Oh my goodness. I can't believe what I just witnessed. What the world witnessed. Man, first off, welcome to Sports Savvy TV. If you find yourself enjoying the content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to it. OKC Thunder have tied the series. It's now 2-2. Going back home. Now it's the best of 3 series. And with Oklahoma City having 2 games on their home court, man, the chances of them winning the NBA championship is very high right now. The Indiana Pacers, they completely blew it. They choked. They choked, folks. They choked with a little bit of help from Scott Foster and crew. Let's break it down. The Indiana Pacers led for most of the game. They led for all 3 quarters into the 4th quarter. I'm guessing when the 4th quarter began, Adam Silver made that phone call and was like, look, we need this to happen because the Indiana Pacers are on the verge of going up 3-1 and winning the championship. We can't have our MVP go down like that there. He's struggling. They got him bottled up right now. This is the final call. The Thunder must win this game. Y'all make this happen, y'all get bonuses. That was his message to Scott Foster and crew. Because what we witnessed in the 4th quarter was abomination. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. This was a great game. We seen a lot. Star players played ball, role players played ball. But man, for at the end, with the referees determining who was going to win this game, it was a crime, folks. Now, I got Pacers in 6. I'm going to stick with my decision. But man, it going to take a Hercules heroic effort from the team and Halliburton to pull this off, man. They choked away a golden opportunity. You know, when you look at the Thunder, they got every call in the 4th quarter. They got every call in the 4th quarter, man. The referee swallowed the whistle for push-offs and everything. Like, it was just a crime out there. On that play, when Shea pushed off on Nesmith and then traveled right in front of the referee, like, come on, man. Or we could go back in the first half when they called that technical foul and that flagrant foul on Obi Toppin. Come on, man. In the game before that, Nesmith had a hard foul on one of the Thunder players, and they called that a regular call. They didn't even call a foul, if I'm not mistaken. Like, this was BS, man. They really set the Pacers up to fail in that 4th quarter. It was a crying shame, you know? By the refs, you know, favoring the Thunder in this one, OKC went on a 12-1 run in the final 3 minutes. And they beat them in the 4th quarter in points, 37-17. OKC got their revenge after choking in game 1. What did we really notice from this game? One thing I noticed, free throws win games. The referees know that. Adam Silver know that. Because SGA, he had 2 free throws in the first 3 quarters. He shot 8 free throws in the 4th quarter in the last 5 minutes. Come on, man. It don't take a rocket science to see what's going on here. OKC could beat you in so many ways, though. You know, in the first half, they slowed SGA down. They didn't let him get any assists. He wasn't getting to the free throw line. And he wasn't really scoring how he usually scored in the first half. But it didn't matter. You know why? Because J-Dub held them down. He got to that free throw line like crazy. You know, he was getting to his mid-range shot. He was getting to the hole with that scoop layup that he do. It's like the Pacers got to be smarter. J-Dub does the same thing every game. You can't just slow SGA down and expect everyone else to not do what they supposed to do. J-Dub is a real good player, man. You feel me? Dude gonna ball out when he's supposed to. He inconsistent at times, but most of the times, man, J-Dub gets it done. 27.7 rebounds and 3 assists. He balled out. He kept them in the game. Him and Alex Caruso. The man has won a championship already. He know how to do the little things in the game that get you wins. Like he did so many things in this game that the casual and regular fan not gonna notice. Like on the possession for a rebound. He knew he couldn't get the rebound, so he just moved all the way from everyone so his man could move out the way and his guy got the clutch rebound in the clutch. It's little things like that, man. You know, the referees do need to call fouls on Caruso because he be fouling a little too much and they be letting him go. But other than that, Alex Caruso be out there playing ball, man. 20 big points, and it felt like every shot that he made was huge. Cason Wallace only had 2 points. Lou Dort had 6 points and 3 rebounds. Ihart, he been unplayable for the last few games. 2.6 rebounds. Chet Holmgren, you got to give him a lot of respect because he rolled his ankle and he still balled out with a double-double. 14 points and 15 rebounds. He had some clutch buckets in the fourth quarter and a couple good rebounds. You know, they got to get a body on Chet, though. You can't let Chet go out and get you 15 rebounds. You're going to lose because I think the highest man rebounding with the Pacers was Siakam with 8 rebounds. Turner's not a good rebound, and Obi Toppin is not a guy that's going to get you rebounds like that. The Pacers are small. They like to run. When you look at OKC shooting from the field, they shot 47% from the field. That's pretty good considering you're on the road. Man, they only shot 18% from 3. 3 from 16 from the field. You ask yourself, how in the world did the OKC Thunder win this game in the 3-point shooting league? Shooting more twos and getting to the free throw line. That's how. With help from the referees of getting them to the free throw line. That's how. The Thunder had 50 points in the paint, 13 turnovers, 12 steals, 3 blocks, 11 assists. How in the world did the Thunder win this game? I just told you how. Free throws and shooting more twos. If the Indiana Pacers want to have any chance, they got to make the Thunder miss some free throws. Man, them boys shooting 87%, 90% from the free throw line in this series. When you foul them, that's automatic points. They got to come up with a game plan because OKC Thunder giving it to them right now. I'm about to get to Indiana in a minute. But, you know, you got to show the Thunder respect. You know, they were done. In the first 3 quarters, they were done. And they found a way to keep the game close, to steal this game. Let's talk about the Indiana Pacers. They blew a golden opportunity. They took their foot off the gas. You know, they got the lead and it was like, we got this. Shea not getting no one involved. J-Dub can't beat us by himself. But they just didn't know. Caruso is capable of dropping 20 on him. I think this is the second time he done dropped 20 on him in this series. You know? The Pacers have to be better. Every game, Pascal Siakam, he comes out like he about to go get 25, 30, and he ends with 20, 18 points. 20 points not good enough. I understand he had 8 rebounds and 5 assists to go with 5 steals, but you have to look at the type of team that you have, and you have to look at the team you're going up against. The OKC Thunder are an excellent defensive team. They see if they can just hold you to 18, 20 points, they can beat y'all. Why? because Tyrese Halliburton, he ain't a superstar yet. He's pissing me off how he's playing. He only driving in the paint like 4 or 5 times in the game. And that's how the Pacers are getting beat. He's not driving to the hole enough. He got to the free throw line for the first time in the series, and his dad act like he won a championship because he know his son's supposed to be attacking the rim more than what he's doing right now. Halliburton has to notice that and just ball out, be aggressive, man. You know, as a team, the Pacers shot 43% from the field. They shot 31% from 3. They made 11 threes. They shot 75% from the free throw line. That's pretty good, but you got to get a little higher than that because the Thunder shot 90% from the free throw line, man. You know, the Pacers had no room for error in that second half, and they didn't really pay attention to that. They had 33 rebounds, 21 assists, 15 turnovers at home. That's a little too much for me. You're at home. You know what you're going up against. Take control of the ball, man. They had 11 steals with only 36 points in the paint. You see what I'm saying? 36 points in the paint compared to the Thunder's 50. If Halliburton would be attacking, you give yourself a chance for them numbers to be somewhere around 45, 46. You can't get beat like that. If you're going to get beat like that with points in the paint, you got to be able to shoot that 3 ball way better than them. 11 threes ain't enough. You got to hit about 16 in this one. You know? You have to get some kind of advantage. When the Pacers are not playing with pace, getting up and down the court, they can't win. They can't win because they don't shoot their free throws in the 80s. They don't shoot the 3 ball enough and well enough. And the OKC Thunder have realized that. You know? Miles Turner, where have he been? Man, that dude been awful for the last 2 games. They need his points. Yeah, he played good defense, but they need his production offensively. Obi Toppin and outplayed him coming off the bench in the last few games. That can't happen. You need a complete team effort. You know what I think is hurting the Pacers right now? They depend on team too much. Halliburton or Siakam have to be like, man, look, we a great team, but look, in order for us to win the championship, I got to lead. It got to be a no-brainer that I was the factor, man. My work out there was the reason why we won, and we don't see that. We see Siakam with just 20 points, but was them 20 points a factor? No. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Who do you have winning the next game? This Sports Savvy TV. I see y'all on the next one.